Greenwillow Books, an imprint of HarperCollins Publishers and Harper Audio, present What She Missed by Liara Tamani, performed by Shayna Small. For Amina and young readers everywhere. Don't be afraid of the unknown. As you grow and change, stay close to the things you love. The things that bring you light and joy and peace. In time, more will be revealed. What She Missed. Wrong way. Written in all caps on a red and white sign, Ebony sped right by it after she took a left at Stevie's boat rental, a turn too soon. She wasn't paying attention. A hard blow to the face. She didn't know what it was until the airbag started to deflate. She'd hit something. Or worse, someone. Everything around her grew sharp, clear. The high, continuous note in her ears, the blood running out of her nose and dripping from her lips, the metallic taste of it, tinged with strawberry-flavored gloss. The cracked windshield streaked red, the headlight beams on the pitch-black road ahead. Ebony stared at the blood, wondering how she'd been so blind. Her life wasn't over. She still had so much to discover, to create, to celebrate, to love. So much to lose. Why hadn't she known that? Well, she had, but then she forgot. It was crazy how hard it was to keep track of herself, how she could learn something about herself and then forget. Learn it again and think she'd learned something new. But that night would never leave her. In a flash, it would summon all the scattered moments of the summer that had led her there. Every struggle, every wild and stupid thing she'd done. The love she was afraid to feel. Every wrong turn. Chapter 1. I wanted to go home. I thought about opening the back door of Daddy's pickup truck and jumping out, but at that point I still had good sense. We were on a highway, not a country road. It was real life, not a movie. I could die, paralyze myself, or get mangled by the U-Haul. And I still liked myself too much to risk any of that. Well, most of myself. The percentage could fluctuate on any given day. But I liked the way my name matched my dark skin, which complemented any color eyeliner I wore. I liked the way the small gap between my two front teeth made me feel extra cute, especially on days I rocked mismatched prints. I liked my big lips and strong legs. And don't even get me started on how long I'd grown out my chunky twists, or the way I signed my name, the S of Jones dramatically traveling off the canvas. I thought about screaming, "You're ruining my life," at the top of my lungs, but I knew that wouldn't change anything and only make me feel pathetic. Plus, I didn't want to hear another one of Mom's speeches about being positive. She was big on being positive, and it made me sick. So I just sat there, staring out of the window, watching miles and miles of nothing go by. No museums or art galleries, no strangers walking by or riding bikes, no ice cream or vintage t-shirt shops, no Chinese spot down the block with the most delicious barbecue bowl on earth. Only land and sky. And the June Texas sun glaring at me as it blazed high in the blue, beating down anything out in the open, killing everything soft. "Windmill!" shouted Mom, pointing to a wooden tower in a field of yellow grass. "That's 12. 12 is nothing," Daddy responded. "It's one more than you," Mom popped back. I wasn't playing, but I still felt like I was in last place, 12 to 11 to none. I imagined myself walking out into the yellow grass and igniting, painted flames shooting from my shoulders, engulfing my head. I imagined my funeral, everyone sad and dressed in black,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?